Oh, we got 3 people on the stage. What's up, guys? How you doing? If you're on, please say hi. All right, that's working. Cool. All right, guys, I'm just sharing the link now. I'm just gonna tag everyone and all that sort of stuff. Just give me a couple of minutes. I might even just people I've been chatting with tonight too. Hey, Corey, what's up, buddy? Hope you've had a good day at work, man. Okay. All right, closer was ADOS. Connecticut was Gary. I don't think I've messaged Dave. I was gonna message Dave for some cashola. I'll send him a message. If you are new to the channel and you don't subscribe, please do. That would help me out every every account helps. So I got Gary. All right, that's that. Case break. So some of you guys might get 2 tags tonight. I'll try if I can remember to think. I think the only person is Ross. I'll just do Ross and Corey. All right, bang. And Mel. Send it to Mel. You just sent me a message. All right, guys, I think we are just about good to go. All right, done. This is riveting for you guys, I'm sure. All right. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Disregard that because that is not right again. Give me 2 seconds. I'll update that. That's the last brakesman. By the way, I'm home alone tonight, so if the kids run out, I just have to quickly put them in a headlock and then put them back to bed. Hey Mel, what's going on? You got the tag? Perfect. Good stuff. All right, I'm just going live tonight on YouTube. I'm just gonna see if that helps my stream quality, and also to just sort of drive a little bit more traffic to YouTube, which is always lovely. You don't have to comment a little bit or a lot, Mel. It's all good. All right, guys. So just to reinforce what this break will do, there is 3 spots going to be up for grabs here. And so first card of the break gets Atlanta Dream, first card of pack 2 gets Connecticut, and last card of the break gets Valkyrie. So that's how that's going to work there. 52, 52, and 68 in total. And then I'll literally just clear my bench. I'll change the screen over so we can see me open the case to see that it's a sealed case. And then we're going to go. I probably should say this though. The picture that I pulled up is something I found off the internet. I'm pretty sure that's what the boxes look like. But actually, there's no picture on the box. So if the boxes look slightly different, but they are definitely Prizm Blaster boxes. And I also used AI for that break too. So for that image creation, I'm pretty sure you guys worked that out already. Yeah, time to hit some fever. Let's go, guys. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully, we also get something nice out of these megas. These have been, we haven't had an autograph yet. So these haven't been super awesome. We have had a couple of nice numbered cards. We have had a couple of rookies, but we haven't had anything like crazy out of these. So these were, I think, $80. I bought these from Cherry. And look, I don't know. It's a very, very entry level product, isn't it? I think also too how crazy WNBA has been. Yeah, it's sort of just it's a funny spot, isn't it? All right, first card of the break gets Atlanta Dream. So it'll be the first card like coming out this way. I'll just open the pack and it'll be the first card out. Good luck, guys. It is Connecticut Sun. Connecticut Sun. Connecticut gets the Atlanta Dream. So congratulations. Connecticut is Gary. Congrats, Gary. Good job, man. So I'm just going to update the other sheet as I go so I can't muck it up. Gary, done. I haven't done any select blasters, Mel, at all. Yeah, but interesting. All right, Sheldon, Smith, Nika, Tierra, Van Loo, Williams, Edwards, McBeggar, Brittany Griner, Sammy Whitcomb, Wheeler, Rookie, James, back to front action for the Valk Jersey series. These are all been napkin patches, but to be honest, that's probably the nicest that we've had so far. I was going to try and jam that in, but I don't think it's going to fit. So guys, first break in about 2 months, and I'm really in two minds about all this, you know. There's one part of me where I'm kind of like, I really miss it, and the other part of me sort of been enjoying the time off. So it's been yeah, I've actually just been sort of enjoying the time off. It's been a bit weird. Kiki and back to front, Diana Taurasi on the holo. Nice one there for the Merc. Alrighty, first card of the second pack is going to get the Connecticut Sun. So good luck. $180. Yeah, you're right, Mel. Is the Chicago Sky. So congratulations to Chicago spot. Chicago is Chris Wheeler. So Chris, you are going to get the Connecticut Sun. Connecticut Sun goes to Chris Wheeler. Congrats, mate. You have got them in the case break. And Chris, thank you so much for being so graceful with me with my errors. I really appreciate your graciousness, man. I'm just going to sleeve that. So it'll help me remember, even though I've already written it down straight away. Alrighty, Enrique, Thomas, Gray, McBride, Atkins, Bonner, Cam Brink, Joanna's, Maddie, rookie card, Buca's rookie card, Tunnel Vision, Sabrina Onescu. That's a cool looking card. And back-to-back Sabrina's. Nice one there. Pack 3, nothing for the giveaway, guys. This is just straight up. Jack Young, Boston, Collier, Martin, Powers, Mabry, Hamilton, Samuelson, Sabley, Cloud, Lexi Hull, Citron. Doesn't she look like Caitlin Clark a little bit? Kiki, Net Marvels, Paige Buchers. That's nice. I like these Net Marvels, guys. I think they are nice. And back-to-back Net Marvels, and the Cunningham is press proof. So nice one there for the Fever. Sophie's pretty hot right now. Her cards are going through a bit of a spike. If you've got any Sophies tucked away, I would probably look at them on 130 point or card ladder and work out if it's worth you keeping them or flipping them. She is absolutely spiking at the moment. Heidman. There she is again. Sophie, Samuelson, Skies, Kelsey Plums. Do you guys think that Caitlin Clark is getting a hard time at the moment from the referees? It seems to me like they are not giving her a lot of love in terms of Paige Buchers again. That's our third page. And back to front, Sonia Citron on the holo. I will, of course, top load that after the break. I'll give these cards a bit more love later on too, but obviously, all right, I saw the holo come out, so I'm not going to touch that as if I don't need to. For the Fever, that is Aaliyah Boston. Nice one there. You reckon she's a chase, Mel? Yeah, cool. I don't know. I feel like at the moment, I mean, you might know the pricing better than I do at this point in time, but it seems to me like it's spiking hard, and I think it's all to do with her finger pointing, and it just sort of her enforcer sort of reputation that she's starting to get. Her and Sophie are getting done bad by the umps. Yeah, interesting. I haven't seen so much with Sophie. I've just more seen stuff online with Caitlin Clark. She is going to have to earn everything she gets, that girl. Kia Nurse, Onescu, Sarah Ashley Barker, Caitlin Chen, Tunnel Vision, Soph, Speak of the Devil, and my girl, Aja Wilson. Last 4 packets, people. Brittany, Sammy, Cardoso. But they're trying to get things called that are within the rules. Do you mean that they are trying to draw fouls that are within the rules, or do you mean the referees are trying to do things to them within the rules? Basketball's so interpretable, honestly. Ariel Atkins, Horston, Bonner, Maddie. Page again. We've had a couple of pages tonight. Tunnel Vision, Aja. That looks like it's got a little bit of extra shine on it, but it could be just what it is. And Page again. This has been our most fruitful box of pages. How do you guys comp Page to Caitlin Clark? Hey, I just accidentally pressed lock on my desktop, so I think everything's looking fine and still going. But if anything's not working, just drop it into the comments or DM me. Alrighty, Clark, Brink, Joanna's. All good, excellent. Chelsea Gray, Colson, Sabley, Carrington, Howard, Tarossi, Hambry, Rookie, Georgia for the Mystics, Papau for the Dream, My House, Asia, sick card, back to front, Jackie Young, Hollow for the Aces. 2 left. Last card of the break gets the Velks. Sophie Spike might also be tied to certain current comments. Hello, Al. How are you, buddy? I'm not sure exactly what she said. I think the spike happened a bit before that, man, but I'm assuming you're referring to Enos Cantor and Royce White coming into the league. Courtney Williams, Austin, Copper, Pillai, Jones, Canada. Finally, a Caitlin Clark sighting. Breonna Jones, Haley Jones, Jones back to back. Again, Aja Wilson, Lucy Olson, Moreau, Lexi Hull, My House, back to front again. Anti-trans straight up. Yeah, okay. So she's a bit of like a deep south girl, is she? Last pack. I'll try and do this with a bit of delicacy. Last card of the break will get the Valkyrie. Good luck, everyone. I wish you all the penny luck in the world. Vandersloot, Cook, Burton, Fagbenel, Temmie, say Temmie, Dolson, Allen, Miller, Billings, Brianna Stew, Carlton, Nika, Rivers, Haley, Aaliyah Boston on the Net Marvels. I love this set. I'm actually going to do a segment on the pod about this. Honestly, it is a really great set. And Sabrina Ionescu. So that means our winner is New York. So congratulations to the New York spot. And they are going to get the Valkyrie. And if I've done this all right, and I have, New York is Chris Wheeler. Chris Wheeler, congratulations, man. You absolutely smashed that. All right, so give me I'll still be here. You don't have to go away. Just give me 2 minutes so I can just sort of reset a little bit. I've got the case there. I want to open the case live, so I'm just going to change the camera over. I'm just going to sort of just clean up this bench a little bit. I don't think there's anything that we really need to recap here. That's actually a press proof too, that Sabrina. I think probably the couple of cards we could talk about here, we had the Page Bukers. We had another Page Bukers. We had the Citron. We had the Sophie Cunningham press proof. Another page. Diana Taurasi holo. And our quote unquote hit card was the napkin patch. All right, guys, stick around. I'm just going to quickly change up and then we'll kick off immediately. And I just got to update the list too, right? Nine people in the feed tonight. Let's go. Side camera. All right, guys, here we go. delicious looking sealed case. Yeah, I got the picture right. That actually makes me happy. I know it's not a big deal, and you guys wouldn't say anything about it, but it's kind of nice just to be like, oh, yep, that's actually what we sort of agreed to, you know. All right, I think probably what I'll do is I'll stack these up 4 high, and then I'll just go five piles high, and then I will probably stack the cards back into the boxes, and then just put the boxes back into this large box, and then I'll sort them this week. So just a reminder, guys, postage is included into this break. And yeah, that's it. I will get everyone's cards out in the next week. I probably start doing it like a bit of more of a clear out too, just because the breaks have absolutely slowed right down. I'm not getting any NBA allocation anymore. I'm not really interested in trying to go online and like fight against all the top spots and all that type of stuff. And buying on rebuy at the moment is just an absolute nightmare. So yeah, that's kind of the state of the union. I assume that you are talking about me there. Thank you, man. I've been working out. Thanks for noticing. That's very nice of you. All right, guys, I'm going to update the list now. Enough dad jokes. Yep. There's my puff up. And that's the updated list. All right, guys. Yeah, I think we're great. I think we're good. You guys good to go? I thought I grabbed a drink. Unless I left it. Yeah, I did left it over here. A Raw Sophie press proof net Marvel sold for $23. That's crazy. So essentially that one card. Yeah, stick around, Mel. That's super cool. Interesting. So that's about that one card's covered a quarter of the box. I mean, it's actually it's not appalling, is it, when you say it like that? All right, guys, good luck. Thank you, everybody who's jumped in. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. This pretty much took 2 months to fill. So, yeah, I am just thankful for you guys for jumping in. I am definitely not upset it took this long. I feel like I've really come to sort of peace with breaking, and I'm just grateful you guys give me the opportunity. That's it. So yeah, guys, enjoy. Hopefully we get an absolute monster out of this. And if we don't, hopefully we just enjoy each other's company. So again, thanks guys. And I don't think I need to say anything more about that. Veronica Burton. Harris for the wings. I actually don't mind the design on these at all. I do not mind the design on these at all. Silver cracked ice Joanna's for the Liberté. And then we have got James on the base rookie. I was going to say pack 1 and pack 2, but I am not going to be doing that for 20 boxes. No way. Diamond Miller, Boston, Bonner, and Naira Sabley. I think what I probably should do is only penny sleeve cards that really do deserve it. So guys, if there's anything that you want me to specifically penny sleeve, please just say so as I'm going through. If you see that I don't penny sleeve it, that's a silver Dana Evans, and then there's a blue Sue Bird. So look, I think if they're colored or they're numbered, or the autographs or their rookies, that's totally fine. But for example, this Alana Smith link spot, I'm gonna sleeve that later on. Just yell out if you want me to do it now. Sleeve big hits, yeah, 100%. If it's graded, it's 40 Aussie to 280 Aussie, depending on the grader. Yeah, right. That's a massive swing. I'm assuming you're talking about PSA versus non-PSA, Mel. Lexi Hull, Cardoso, Leone. Whoa, that's a fashionista. Rookie card, Sarah Ashley Barker. Let's go. Carrington, Cheryl Miller, Lisa Leslie, and Jewel Lloyd. And that is numbered to 199. So that's our first numbered card of tonight's break. And that is going to the Aces. Nice one there for the Aces. Cheryl Miller. Let's go, Cheryl. On the blue. Marshall on the base rook. Quigley. Obviously, Quigley number 2 after we have a Quigley in our group. Jackson and Gray. All right. Just getting myself sorted out. Because like I said, it has been a minute that I've been breaking. It has been a minute. Quigley. Aja Wilson on the green. Shakira Austin on the silver cracked ice. And Harris on the base. Horston on Escu. Jackie Young. Lisa Leslie. Yeah, Mel, totally fine. Just send me a message and I can get them sorted out for you this week because I will be definitely doing a mail run this week. Jade Melbourne. I believe she is back in Australia now. Hooping back down under. Copper on the blue. And our first rookie card Prizm of the night is going to the Connecticut Sun, and that is the silver cracked ice Morrow. Edwards, Billings, Stevens, and Rivers on the base rook. Jonkel Jones, Canada, Samuelson, and the groovy Georgia Amore on the rookie insert. Okay, I like this Prizm. I think this is really nice. It feels good in hand. The quality control seems pretty good. Tina Charles. Paige Buchers, Chris Wheeler. Let's go. Excellent. I was hoping for at least one. Be lovely if we got a silver. but that is a lovely, lovely start. And Breonna Jones. That was box number 2. I did not know she was born in East Melbourne. You're good, man. Don't stress. Thank you, man, for the message, but you don't have to publicly confess your sins, man. Like, just DM is fine. But I appreciate you. Dave, this is box number 3 of the case break. And you've got Storm, man. Ooh, Wilson, Mabry, Griner, and Van Loo. Pack 1. Evans, Nye, Cameron Brink, and Sammy Whitcomb. So we've had 2 coloured rookies tonight so far, and one of the 2 has been Paige Buchers. So pretty good start so far. Kiki, Kitley on the silver, Alyssa Thomas on the blue, Breonna Jones on the silver cracked ice. I generally prefer to put silver straight into penny sleeves. That's my preference. Joanna's Westbeld rookie silver cracked ice, and the legend, Michelle Timms. I am going to have to look back to see if the last box was any good for the Storm. I can't remember, man. I don't think there was anything like insane out of it. There's no autos anyway, so that's for sure. Hartley, there we go. Sivka on the blue. Partial color match on that. I don't know if I can really it's not quite shirts off stuff, is it, on the color match, but it's still very nice. That's very nice. Unnumbered blue. Chicago Sky, Sivka. That goes to Mel. Hello, Mel. Tank Girl. Jade's parents used to manage the Crown Casino, apparently. Really? I would have thought they would be a bit more sporting, hey? Erica Wheeler, Stephanie Dolson. That is nice. If that was in silver, how good would that look? It's sort of like partial comic book appearance, partial pictures. End of the box. That did not work. For a split second, you could see right up my nose, like right up there. This is actually, can you see how thick that plastic is at the bottom there? This plastic on these is really stiff. Her dad was, when he was younger, cricket and basketball. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense, man, doesn't it? Sue Bird, Carrington, Green, Howard, rookie Sonia Rivers. I don't know, guys. Hang on, let me see if I can troubleshoot this. Well, on my software, it looks like it's working. Oh, we're back? Shots fired, man. Shots fired. All right, I'm back. There is a weird thing on this where it like turns it off after a set period of time. I don't know how to extend that timeout, but usually it makes a beeping noise so I can sort of like know to turn it back on. Thank you for letting me know though. Appreciate it. All right, we were up to this Lucy Olsen blue. I'm impressed with this card. I think that's a nice looking card. And again, it's not like the perfect color match, but there's enough color match there to be like, yeah, that's pretty nice. And another cracked ice. So I don't think we've had a silver rookie yet. Georgia Amore, Skylar Diggins, last pack. Yeah, it's weird. I tried to something itself, turning itself off and on again. Yeah. Yeah, I have actually got like a real mic, but it just sort of it gets in the way, and then my hands are as and I know the sound's not as good on this mic, but it just makes my life so much easier, man. Maybe I need to get a boom and just like be done with it. On Escu, on the blue, I'm going to put that into a sleeve. That is a sick looking card, and also I'm a big fan of Sabrina. I love this chick. I low key like her more than Caitlin Clark. I think that's also a fun podcast conversation to have. Caitlin Clark versus Onescu, especially now Onescu's got the championship. Yeah, it's real thick. Al, how have you been, man? I feel like I haven't really spoken to you for yonks. All right, Joanna's. There she is again. Sabrina, Dantes, and Sammy Whitcomb again. We've had a few Sammys tonight. I feel like you'd get close to a full set if you did a case of this. Tierra, rookie card Kiki, Emily Englister, and again, Timsy pottering along. Yeah, man. Westbeld, Silver, Carrington, Blue, Stevens, and again. So what's this? Our fourth silver cracked ice rookie, but not a single silver rookie yet. Oh, by the way, I'm recording this whole feed tonight. So if whatever happens to the feed, I will just upload it afterwards and you can watch the replay. So there's no, I've got some redundancy built in tonight, peeps. Hartley, Temi, and Dorker. I'm not too sure if you guys can see the wall behind me, but there is a heap of boxes here. Stevens, alrighty. Checkerboard. Checkerboard rookie, no less. Monique McKinney. And then a blue Haley Van Leith rookie behind that. Traditionally, these have been like a case hit that's unnumbered. I have no idea what the pack odds are on these, but I am going to top load that because I do suspect that that is a short printed card. If anyone's bored and they want to look that up for me, that would be greatly appreciated. There is Lauren Jackson cards in this product. I am pretty sure, yes, man. But I also don't have the checklist in front of me. This is crazy. That is an insane packet. Haley Van Leith, blue, and then Lucy cracked ice. So in one packet, 3 rookie parallels. That is the best packet we've had tonight by a long, long way. Alyssa Thomas. Hey, Page Blue. This is our 3rd page tonight. Unnumbered. All right. Obviously, you always want to get more good cards, but at the same time, Cheryl, we are doing all right so far. What the hell? Maybe I just need to exert a bit more force. Just feel like it squashes the box almost. Maybe I should cut it from the bottom. Keep pulling the pages. Yeah, man. Let's go. Is the checkerboard a case hit, guys? Does anyone have the inclination to check that out for me? Another blue rook. Pow. And a Cheryl Swoops cracked is underneath that. I keep wanting to check these blues for numbered, but they're unnumbered. They're still going to be unnumbered no matter how many times I check it. Sabley on the base. Just checking. Thank you, Mel. Appreciate you. Diamond Miller, Jordan Canada, Nika. And top tier, we have not had many inserts today at all. And I think, again, in silver, just straight silver, that would look absolutely beautiful. Another cracked ice rookie, Morrow and James. So, what? 6 ice prisms. Right, that would probably explain. Look for the stunning pulsars, ultra rare, abstract insert. No, it doesn't give you numbered or pack odds. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the classic thing, isn't it? Like Panini was just never great at selling themselves on probabilities and pack odds and all that type of stuff, whereas Topps goes out of their way to tell everybody, oh, it's 1 in 10,000 packs or whatever the hell. Blue Rook Saloon. That is for the Valkyrie. Sonia Citron, another cracked ice rookie for the Mystiques. Ross Taunton, that is yours, big fella. Ariel Atkins, Colson, Horston, Malonga. Yeah, that's the most Panini thing to do, isn't it? To not explain people your cards. Green for the Connecticut Sun, and that is for Chris Wheeler. Chris, I feel like this has been your break, the break of Chris Wheeler. And this is crazy. So I would hazard a guess, it's obviously a very small sample size, but I am going to go out on a limb here and say that these cracked ices are not ultra rare by any stretch of the imagination. All right, let's give this a go. My God. All right, that was a little bit easier. Georgia. Google AI says it's a case hit or SSP. Yeah, 100%. I definitely think it's a SSP. Hopefully it's not our case hit. Yeah. SSP and Caitlin Clark, once from 2012, was selling for 500 to 2K. Yeah, I mean, Caitlin Clark, she's a tough comp in this situation. Kelsey Plums, Caitlin Clark, speak of the devil, and Shea Petty. I'm going to give Plums a penny sleeve. I'm a fan of Kelsey. All right. I mean, a rookie, let's just call it an SSP. I think, I'm not over understating it, calling it an SSP. Kitley, my girl, Soph, the on-court agitator. McCarney, Michelle Timms, Prizm. Let's go. Let's go. Timsy, Heidman, and Samuelson. Okay. Just going to put those aside. Time for more Page. Are you getting a bit thirsty, man? We got to share the love a little bit, though, man. Come on. McDonald, Cloud, Satu Sabley, Shepard. Zia Cook, Breonna Jones. Sorry, I was just up a little bit too high then. Ricky Jackson on the groovy insert. Timpson, Edwards, McBride, and Sheldon. All right. We've still got 16 boxes left. We look, I was never known as being a fast breaker, was I? Let's be honest, peeps. You know what I am at this point in time. It's getting brutal. Should have tried the Mercury in this. Just a few more Aussies coming out. Sorry, man. Just hang tight, man. We still got a fair few boxes left. We got like 15 boxes left, 13 boxes left. We got a few left for you, man. All right, Alyssa Thompson, Mabry, Carrington, Zia Cook. All right, that looked different at the back there. I think that's an insert. Stevens base, Georgia Amore, rookie, Ricky Jackson, and top tier. So not the abstract insert that we were hoping for, that I am hoping for. Carla, Hartley, Temi, my girl Cheryl Miller. Westbeld, Jewel Lloyd silver, Aja Wilson blue, and JC Sheldon silver cracked. Very nice indeed. I'm going to give that Aja just a little bit of love. After this box, guys, I'm just going to tidy up my desk a bit because I've literally got a pile of cards just sliding all over the place. So I'll have like a 2-minute break. McCowan, Kiki, Emily Englister, and Dorker. Timsy again. Joanna's, Chelsea Gray Green, Dantes, and Timsy. All right, give me a sec. These are all been protected, so I feel it's okay for me to put them into a box. And of course, I'll give them a bit more love later. And I will put that here. All right, that's better. Let's go. Got the daughter and I watching Lions versus Roos on the AFLW, flicking to keep up with the AFL finals race. Any Swan supporters in here? What are you feeling now that their best players have been suspended? And do they still have any chance to do okay in the finals? I know nothing about AFL, so it's probably a dumb question. It'd be like an NBA team, I suppose, losing 2 of their starters before the playoffs. But it's interesting that the whole sort of fan base has just written them off completely. Too controversial, Al. Don't touch it. Gustafsson. Georgia Amore, green rook. Kiki on the silver rook. Silver cracked. Oh, has it? Lions are probably loving it as they will play. Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. If you're like, I haven't read anything about it for probably 2 days. It's not that I don't care what happened. I just don't care for footy that much. Michaela Timpson, silver rookie. And to be honest, I've actually been enjoying the NBA at the moment. Like Klay Thompson got moved. Peyton Watson got traded, and Denver got a whole bunch of draft equity back for him. So that was a good one. Kayla McBride, Silver Billings for the Valk, Moreau on the rookie, and Shea Petty. Was the news that the dancers were paid for by an anonymous donor from Frio. That is some grade A sports interference. They're making Essendon look like Boy Scouts. I mean, I don't know what Essendon did. I thought Essendon were using peptides before they were like legalized. Lucy Olsen, base rookie, Kate Martin, silver cracked ice, and Tina Charles base. I pretty much read those cards out to you backwards in order then. And we've got another pulsar. And I thought that was page for a second. It is Brianna Stewart. So this is going to be numbered again. And it is numbered to 199. I mean, this is a very like Panini thing to do, isn't it? So it's awesome to get a numbered card, and the pulsars that are blue look absolutely sick. So I'm not talking down about the product, but at 199, it still lets them run the print run out to the wazoo, doesn't it? Right? Like it's kind of clever by Panini. They know how to make things collectible, but still print a shitload of it. And I'm not too sure that Topps has worked that out yet. Essendon and Coke scandal fuse. Okay, man. Do you know what? I honestly, I didn't even like. It's not on my radar. I didn't even know about it. Silver rookie, cracked ice, James for the Wings. Scotty James again. Sorry, Scotty James. Chris Wheeler again. Papau. Cheryl Swoops, nice card. Hamby, Brianna Turner. All right, table's looking pretty sweet. Look, if I was that young and that fit and had that much money and access and all the rest of it, I probably would. I don't know. It's hard for me to look down on these guys. I don't want to sound like a sort of a judgmental guy. It's not my jam, but I'm just saying, man, the temptation would be insanely hard. It was ironic. It was a combined AFLW AFL week, though. I think there's a little bit of like irony in that. McDonald, Jewel Lloyd, and Caitlin Chen base rook. 29,850 blue Pulsar cards can be in the product. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, man. And if there's what so far, like say 2 in the case, maybe there's going to be 4 in the case. Like, do the numbers on how many like cases there are. Let's do the backwards math. Paige Buchers, Monique McCarney on the silver cracked, and Smith. Let's go. If you send off your Paige Buchers to PSA now, you'll get them back sometime in 2027, just in time for her to probably win all NBA. Caitlin Chen, this is our first silver rookie. Thank goodness. Excellent. Congratulations to our Valkyrie spot, which was a mini spot, and that is going to Chris Wheeler. Chris has got half of this case, I feel like. Caitlin Chen. To follow up Caitlin Chen, we have got the other Caitlin, but this one is Caitlin Clark, and she plays for the Indiana Fever, and that is a beautiful looking card. Very good. Chelsea, great. All right, one silver rookie. One of those things are not like the other. No, I don't mean about any specific thing like the dances or the drugs. It's more just like I remember what I was like as a young guy, and I didn't have access and I didn't have the means. So if you had all of it and people were providing it to you, I just, yeah. Look, I'm probably being too I'm not being sympathetic for them. I'm just saying I can understand how you could sort of like find yourself in that spot because, yeah, it's just, it's just a crazy lifestyle, like, isn't it? It's just like nothing that I could imagine. I mean, look, it'd be my fantasy to be a professional athlete and just like go around the world or go around Australia playing sport all the time. Haley Van Leith, and another rookie. Yeah, this is Pioneers base insert. This is a lot. I feel like this is a very heavy-handed approach by Panini. Like, it's a feel-good case, isn't it? Like, everyone's getting some like nice colored rookie cards, but then what does that do to the population and all that type of stuff? In saying that, though, we've only had one silver rookie card out of it, and that's probably the one that people are like frothing over the hardest, though, right? All right, I think that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Cut the top, peel the sides. It's only taken me 20 boxes to work it out. Reese's Pieces, our first Angel Reese sighting. Maya Moore, our first Maya Moore. So maybe the second half of this box is going to be a little bit different to the first. I feel like we've had a fair bit of repetition so far. We have not seen this young lady. There we go, another page. Let's go. Page is coming out of our ears at the moment. I don't know, man. I think it just depends, I guess. I can't imagine you get like I'm generally not interested. I didn't even drink alcohol until I was in my 30s. So I'm more just talking about probably the concept of it too. And just it just means, man. I think who knows, maybe I would have picked up the beers earlier if I had, more means. Maddie, Sarah Ashley Barker, Enrique, Skylar Diggins. If we can talk about the podcast for 2 seconds, I'm sure all of you guys know I do a podcast. Actually, the clicks at the moment have been like up a lot. So if you would be kind enough to subscribe, give it a listen, every click really is important. Well, every click is nice. I really enjoy it. Important's another topic altogether. But I really do appreciate it. So guys, if you want to check it out, I've got a WNBA Sam from the page is going to come on this week. We're going to talk WNBA. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. And I feel like that's something I probably need to do a little bit more of. So I think if that goes well, I'll try and set something up semi-regularly, Alaya and base rookie Sonia. And look, maybe Sam's happy to come back semi-regularly. I haven't asked him that, by the way. I'm making massive presumptions here. But yeah, it'd be cool because I think it is. I do enjoy talking WNBA, and Kiki on the blue, Shea Petty on the silver cracked, and Sophie on the fractal. Let's go. And stuff. Yeah, exactly, man. But it's just, I feel like, all the stupid stuff we did just didn't get into the front page of the newspaper. Albeit, I think what they did was pretty bad. I'm not trying to, like I said, downplay it. All right, I'm not going to talk about these footy players anymore. I'm going to get myself into trouble. Let's move on. Let's talk about something else. I mean, we can talk about cards. You guys give me a topic. Let me start fresh. Come on. I actually don't. I don't even want to talk about this stuff. Panini need to make a Sophie card of her pointing. 100%. So, case in point. All right. Let's thank you, Rain Man. Sam from Cardslinger. I believe, replying to Chris Wheeler, I believe he does have some type of card selling shop. I don't know what it's called. It could very well be called Cardslinger, but he's in the WNBA group. You know him, Sam. At Rainman, Panini need to make a Sophie card of the finger point 100%. And if Tops was running it, they would have had a Tops instant of her doing it 100%. 100% they would have had a instant card of that. Dantes. And why don't Panini do more of that? Why can't they do more of that? Tops need to rein in the shitty low hit rates in products. Really? Do you reckon that they low hit rate? Because at the moment, man, I don't think they're printing that much product. So if you think the hits are bad now, but some of the top stuff, man, has been selling for insane money. Like the Dylan Harper, it was like a patch autograph I saw. I don't think it was anything particularly low numbered. It was like $4,000 or $5,000. Retail is garbage. Yeah, right. Interesting. Finally, another silver rookie. This time it is Maddie Westbeld. That is for the Chicago Sky. I was about to say Chris Wheeler, but it is Mel T. Interesting. Look, I actually haven't opened up any. Haley Van Leith on the blue rook. I think I'm really enjoying just buying singles at the moment. And hits are that hard. That's why the prices are crazy. Yeah, okay, interesting. So it's almost like you have to justify the high prices because of how hard they are to get. Camila Cardoso, Thomas, Caitlin Chen again, and this time base. I think the world would explode if we went back to the 90s finest box type hit rates. Rainman, can you be more specific on what you mean, as in how hard they were to hit? Is that what you mean, man? Ray Burrell, Erica Wheeler, Jessica Shepard, and Fearless Dominique Malonga. I don't even remember finest hits rates. I mean, they'll be on the packets, right, Al? Have we got an autograph? We have a redemption. No, we've got points. So I don't want to muck this up because one time I did a break and someone scanned the code and we lost the points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off screen and then I'm going to bring it back on screen once I've covered up the QR code. Okay, guys. So Haley Jones is our card on the top. You can see me. Look at the second screen, so you know I'm not messing around with the cards. All right, it's 250 points. All right, I can show you this side, but I'm still going to cover up the code. 250 points. So I think we have to duck race this. Let's do a duck race. I hope my sound's back now. It's been a while since we've done a duck race. Let's do a duck race. Come on. Someone give me a thumbs up if my sound's back. I think it should be back now. Sound is back. Let's go, guys. Thank you for telling me, legends. I appreciate you. Oh, just gonna have a break, guys. Give me a second. I'm back. I'm still hanging around. I'm just gonna go open my window a bit. It's getting hot in here. Alrighty, let's go. My wife's going out with her girlfriends tonight to see a theater play. So actually, the timing of this is amazing. Amazing. Incredible, some might say. I wonder if there's a way to change the setting so it doesn't keep dropping out like that. Kitley, Collier, Brown, and Cheryl Miller. Anyway, guys, if my sound dropped out, the decision is going to be a duck race. We haven't done a duck race for ages. I've actually been avoiding doing duck races by allocating it to cards. I think that's kind of a fun way to do it. I think it's sort of, doing a random without doing a random. And rookie cards, silver, Moreau, let's go. So we've had a couple of silvers now. That's our third silver rookie. No page, but at the same time, we've had some colored and some silver. James, wow, that is 3 rookies Prizms in one pack. So yeah, they're not, you wouldn't really call them rare, would you? All those different colors they're chucking in. Just one Lauren Jackson color, please. All right, man, come on. Let's get you one. Natasha Cloud, Catchings, Sue Bird, and Maya Moore. Thompson, Lucy Olsen, Blue Rookie, Kiki, Irifan, Silver Cracked, and Groovy. I really hope we get 1 or 2 inserts silvers in this break because I think they look absolutely lovely. Hey man, before you keep wishing this, have you checked the checklist that Lauren Jackson's actually in this? I don't want you sitting there like crossing your fingers the whole night. Like if there's misery to be put you out of, just, you know what I mean? Like go quickly check the checklist and put yourself out of your misery if that is the case, I don't want you sitting there all night. All right, I got it now. Cut down the middle, twist. Let's go. Without knocking down my camera. Although the bird wouldn't be a bad substitute. No, definitely not. He is in it. Is it 2025 Prizm? Yeah, man, 2025. Yeah, Paige Bucher. Paige Bucher, rookie. Carla, base rook. Lucy Olsen, green rook. Not a silver, but still a rookie. Brown and Cheryl again. She is. Damon. I'm going to say that's finest refractors were 1 in 18. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, silver's probably probably worse than that. What do you reckon these are? Maybe it's 1 in 18. I was gonna say maybe 1 in 20. Thomas, silver cracked, Zia Cook. Oh, actually, no, it's probably not. Probably maybe 1 in 15, maybe 1 in 12, right? We've had a few, haven't we, of the silvers now. Van Leith, rookie. Brianna Stewart. What is this? I'm going to sleeve that. Burton and Sabley. Man, these silvers look, I don't want to say the F word, but effing delicious. Like, that is a nice looking card. Look at that. Just put that into a top loader, put it on your desk and display it. Who's got Liberty? Gary, that's just a nice looking card, man. It's not worth $1 million, but it's a good photograph. The Prizm silver looks sick, right? CC, Catchings, Sue Bird, Maya Moore. Back in the day, I remember how hard it was to get finest full boxes. Yeah, right. Interesting. Back, my local didn't sell boxes; they only sold packs because it generated more money. Yeah, I mean, not much has really changed in the hobby, has it, Al? Brianna Turner, Sonia Citron, and what's this one called? The Kaleidoscopic. So just to sort of not refresh, but just remind people, I'm going to sleeve all of the rookies and the inserts and all the Prizms. I'm just doing some of them now, and I'll do the rest after the break just to keep it going, because otherwise this is going to be like a 16-hour break. And I think for the recap, what will I do? I might just do like one box of the sleeved inserts and rookies. But don't forget, it was only COVID that did before people were buying sweet upper deck hobby. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Like when you say that, even even pre-COVID, man, how much boxes cost. So the amount of money that somebody is making in the hobby now it's pretty wild. Kobe year rookie boxes and stuff well under what they exploited to. Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? Harrison, and I don't think those prices are ever going to go back to that either, man. Like those are like the old days. Alana Smith, Ezzy, and Moreau. Williams, Pillai, Silver Cracked Ice, and Citron Base Rook. This packet feels a tiny bit thicker. What have we got? Kelsey Plums, Joanna's Silver, Ryan Howard, and Nika. So that one just had like one more Prizm in it, basically. I mean, remember just after COVID, I bought the Stadium Club box for $250, and that's $600 a box now because Jordan prices. Yeah. That's yeah. Paige, let's go. Janelle on the silver cracked. Good old Paige on the base. But even still, at 600 a box, that's still so much cheaper than what current tops is selling for. Like some of that stuff that's selling for now is absolutely wild. Maya Moore, Van Loo, and Alyssa Thomas. And again, this last packet feels like it's just got a little bit extra juice in it. Leonie, Jonquil Jones, rookie Papau, and Skylar Diggins. And I falsely advertised the thickness of that pack. And this penny sleeve is broken. Let's get a new one. That just like cut right down the side of it. Either that or it was already busted before I got it. We are down to our last 5 boxes. Sound gone again. Is it back? Maybe I turned it off. I thought it was off. Is it back now? Maybe it was on and I turned it off. Okay, I turned it back on again. Sorry, guys. What I was saying was, no, I was pressing it. Yeah, now it's on. Cool. Thank you, guys. Going through your boxes, yes, I agree with that 100%. I was actually going through card ladder today on Steve Nash, like thinking about who's like the next vet who's undervalued, that could just go up just because it's like the next veteran to go up. I think the other one to look into too is Allen Iverson, because if you buy into that whole thing about that players are, they don't have to be the best player, they just have to be like the most popular or the most famous. Like I think Iverson has a serious case to be made. Arctic, the brand is Arctic, and there is software for them too, man. So I probably could hook it up for Arctis, ARCTIS Nova 7X, ARCTIS Nova 7X. Yeah, yeah, he was super weird. I think he was partying pretty hard though, Mel. I don't think Steve Nash is the next bet, but I think you need to look at Steve Nash. Yeah, Hakeem is definitely on that list. I think Duncan is, but at the same time, some of Duncan's stuff now is expensive, particularly all that sort of short printed, jambalaya, and a lot of his rookie card stuff, like his PMGs, like they are. Paige Bucher's silver cracked ice. Chris Wheeler, let's go, buddy. I didn't call you Scotty James that time. Some of Duncan's stuff is unders, but some of it's actually made quite a bit of a comeback recently. Yeah, I think Iverson you have to look at. I know, Al, you're laughing at me, but yeah, I think Nash is someone definitely to consider. Yeah, Hakeem definitely, particularly when most of his rookie cards are out of that iconic 84 Jordan set. Natasha Heidman and Lucy Olson. AI. Malone is still getting cards. Do you mean Karl Malone? Page again. This is like a page. Ah, man, if that silver was just here. Megan Gustafsson on the silver. Diamond Miller on the blue. Oh, here we go. Silver cracked ice, Sarah. Kobe Bean Bryant. I don't think people are ever going to want to collect the mailman, man. There's too much negativity with that guy, man. I think he's going to be far too problematic to buy into. Kobe, yeah, great player, but paying off that case definitely projects not wanting to go to court. I think people are over that, man. I think that is done and dusted, and I think in terms of time being elapsed and collectors just completely forgetting about it, I think that's done, honestly. I mean, you look at Kobe Bryant rookie cards now, like refractors are selling for 30,000 plus in a low grade PSA. There's a PSA 8 at the moment, refractor rookie, and I think it's already up to like 30,000. Open software on PC, open the headset settings, look at auto shutdown, auto off. Yeah. Click it to never. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. I think you have to sign into it though, man, and I think that's why I never did it. Yeah, you have to sign into the account. I'll do it after I'll do it after the break. Oh, your point is that. Okay. Sure. I think you meant the other side. On the flip side, you could get a really nice balloon PC on the cheap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Rain Man, if that's your strategy, but I think also too, man, you have to like the guy. Like, if you're gonna put all that cash into a guy that is gonna be pretty widely criticized, and then you're stuck with all these cards you hate, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Kobe got the pass. AI will get a pass. Oh man, AI has already got a pass. I don't think that stuff that he did in Australia even made it to US news. Honestly, that's fractal insert. And also too, that AI stuff, they already blamed it on the promoters that brought him out, that overbooked him and da 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 da. Like, that was all sort of. Why don't you collect Sean Kemp, man? I feel like, how much is a Sean Kemp rookie card? Yeah, I mean USA is another kettle of fish, isn't it? Sivka. Ah, all right, Rain Man. I'm just gonna sit this here for like 5 minutes for you, okay? So guys, everyone go get a cup of tea. Come back in 5 minutes. I'm kidding. We'll keep this going. It's our first Lauren Jackson. It's a silver. Hooray, indeed. I'm happy for you, man. And then same box, we've got a silver cracked ice rookie card for the Storm. So Dave, you can log off now, man. That is a sexy card. I agree with you, man. Put that into a top loader, stick it on your desk, or even a one touch. Lee Yaru, Rebecca Allen, Tina Thompson. One packet and 3 boxes left, my friends. Let's go. Ruthie Bolton, Sydney Colson. Are we going to get one autograph out of this case? Brianna Stewart, Haley Van Leith. Come on. I really hope that the points did not replace an autograph. If that is the case, that kind of sucks. I don't even know what you get for 250 points these days. I couldn't imagine it's going to be something too kick ass. Kemp was massive back when I was a teen. He was dunking, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. You can retire from WNBA collecting. Man, you are a cheap shout. Going to send that to PSA and sit and wait. Hell yeah, man. Good stuff. Do it. Pili, Howard, Tina Thompson, twice in 2 packets. Yeah, but I think the Kemp market now is not too crazy. Like, I would have thought you'd be more into someone like Kemp. Fireworks, again, that needs to be in silver, and that would be absolutely sick. Going back to that combo, yes, I have all 3 Kemp rookie cards and 3 Peyton ones as well. Yeah, yeah, awesome. Good stuff, man. Sivka rookie, Atkins, Van Leith rookie. I feel like half the cards tonight have been rookie cards. Give the people what they want. Someone at Panini said that. Rebecca Allen, silver. Chicago Sky. Mal, that is for you, friend. Ezzy and Stephanie Dolson. Hakeem rookie stickers from 86 PSA 9s. Yeah, wow. What, that's the current price? That sounds like a really good buy, Al. I feel like you've just uncovered a diamond. Lee Uru. Bentley, Laney, Hamilton base. Last pack. Don't let me forget the duck race. Caitlin Chen, Green, Bria Hartley, Maddie. Second to last box. Let's go. I actually made it a goal a few years back to get every Kent base produced from his rookie year, 96 to 97. Sick, man. That is a fun chase. All right, either that packet is busted or it just came out half of my hand, but either way, it felt weird, so I'm just going to open this packet up straight away. If the cards are damaged in this packet, I won't be surprised, but it could just be the way I picked them up. Jordan Horston, Penny Taylor, and rookie Georgia. I'm completely wrong. I just picked it up weird. For the Rain Man, Lauren Jackson, Zia Cook, rookie Rivers, and Kaleidoscopic. That is Rivers. Back-to-back Rivers. True or false related to Doc Rivers? Old school, Merck, Nancy Lieberman, Enrique, Bridget Carlton, and Nika. Also, here's a little trivia. There was an all-star Gatorade Hakeem that his pre-official rookie card from memory. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Do you mean star? And Rain Man, I have a more stupid one now, going for every Sonic card from 95, 96. That is a crazy collection, man. Kia Stokes. I don't know if I would call it stupid, but I would call it a deep exercise in spreadsheet and ComC activity. JJ Queenly, Dallas Wings, and Teresa Edwards in that old school Lynx uniform. I'm going to put that into a penny sleeve because I think that looks like a banging card. Dude, that sounds fun. It doesn't sound stupid. It just sounds fun. Howard, Stokes, Marshall, Samuelson. All right, guys, we are getting to the end of this. Heidman, Lieberman, Carla Light, and Edwards base cracked ice for the Valkyrie. (1985) star Gatorade from memory, so technically his first true rookie. Hey man, if you think you've found out something, can you send me a DM? Because to be honest, I would be interested in getting like a true, but yeah, he was the same rookie year as Jordan. So yeah. So his star card, just like Jordan's star card's his rookie card. Kia Stokes, Penny Taylor, blue, Gabby Williams, silver cracked, Samuelson. Last packet, guys. Hey, I'm just gonna thank everyone again. Auto. No, I don't reckon we're getting an auto, man. I reckon the points was our auto, which kind of sucks. Howard, Vandersloot, Harris, Reese's Pieces on the fireworks. I might go in and check an old Beckett I have here. Hold on. Yep. There is no guarantee of autos on these boxes, but you would generally get, you know, 1 or 2. So, look, maybe we do get an auto in this last box. That will be lovely. Can't remember. I actually did a case myself with Prizm a few years back. I thought I got like 3 or 4. Jade Melbourne on the silver. Nice one. Melbourne from Melbourne, whose parents work at Melbourne Casino. Bridget Charlton Wheeler. Might have been all the rookie card, not all-star. Yeah, okay. Knowing Jeff very likely pushing how rare they actually are. Queenely, Saloon, Sherrod, Alana Smith. The ratio of base veteran cards is like 1 out of every 4 between parallels, rookies, and inserts. It's actually kind of crazy. Sue Bird, Jalen Sherrod, Jonquil Jones, and Sania Rivers. That's it, people. I tell you what, I'll just recap the top-loaded cards. I'll recap just what I've got here, and otherwise, I'll run the duck race, and then I'm just going to sort. So I'm probably going to be sticking around for like another 45 minutes or so, just putting some cards into top loaders and penny sleeves and stuff. Alrighty, Paige Buchers, silver rookie Moreau, Maddie silver rookie, Caitlin Chen silver rookie, Jewel Lloyd numbered to 199, and that goes to the Aces. And this absolute bad boy here, Brianna Stewart to 199, that's going to the Liberté. Paige Buchers on the blue. And on our checkerboard, which we can confidently say is an SSP because there's just been one of these in the box, that is going to the Mercury, which is Gary. So Gary, enjoy that one, mate. Paige Buchers and Paige Buchers on her action and her variant card. Now, just some cards I've got sitting on the bench. Like I said, I'm not going to recap all of the penny sleeve cards. There's just too many of them. Here is some of them. I like that card, that Teresa Edwards. Quinnerly, Silver Stokes, Silver Cracked Ice Rivers, Green Chen, Rebecca Allen Silver, Lauren Jackson, that's a nice one. Silver, Sarah Ashley Barker, Paige Buchers base, Gustafsson Silver, Papau Buchers base, Saloon, and Joanna's on that one there. Hey guys, may I please have 2 minutes to set up? You should see my floor. It's a bit hard to see because of the focus, but crazy. That is some packaging. It's been a minute since I've run a duck race. I can't even remember where I bookmarked it. All right, I think every team should go into the race, and I think what I should do for fun. Oh, man, please stop it. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for letting me break for you. I'm just going to copy the list top to bottom. Actually, I'll just put the whole list in. What does it matter? And then that way it's like really obvious. Yeah. 45 seconds. Pretty sure that's 45 seconds. Remember that time I did 45 minutes? I do. I'm still here. Just let me sort this out. Delete display capture. Yay, I'm back. Hello. Okay. Let me just pull this up so I can see. And we're set. And we are off. Good luck, yo. Why did it do that? Okay. Take 2. Good luck all. Alrighty. Grandma Duck is at the lead, and a little bit of old Seattle Storm Dave Duck here. We got Viking Duck, we got Police Duck. We got 2 Police Ducks, actually. We got a Pink Duck, an Academic Duck, a Centurion Duck, a Red Love Heart Duck. Looks to me like we got a Phantom Duck here, but Green Duck and Plain Duck is out to the lead. We're moving into the last 18 seconds of the race. We've got 3 leaders out the front, but it's often the 3 at the front that will tail off. I can see a runner coming through the middle here. Here we go. We've got Gary Heald, Grandma Duck, and Chris Wheeler, the Viking Duck, streaking down the outside. It is going to be Chris Wheeler that takes the points. Congratulations to Chris Wheeler on taking that one out. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am not surprised on that one at all, considering how many spots Wheels had in it. All right. That is that. There we go. Cool. All right, guys. I am. Sorry, man. Cool. That's it, guys. All right. I'm just going to grab a drink. Probably going to grab an alcoholic beverage too. And I'm just going to hang around and sort these. If the feed does drop to 0, sleep time. Yeah, get some rest, big man. I'll probably just kill it. But yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate you all. Hope you guys had a good time in the break. I do have more WNBA. I'll put into the group chat before I list it. And again, I'm not going to be super fast at the speed that it breaks. Yeah, hang, man. Oh. I definitely want to ask Sam who is the better buy at the moment, Caitlin Clark, Paige Buchers, or Sabrina. I think that's a fun question. I think that's a really fun question, actually, because that captures like right now hype, last year's hype, and someone who was very hyped up a few years ago, but has won a championship, or should I say, and has won a championship. So I think that's kind of a really like a that's a banging question. I think my warm up question for him is going to be, who is your 3 current favorite WNBA players? Without leading into anything else, just like straight into it. I am looking at a August 1996 Beckett at the star cards listed. Holy crap, man. Here is a fun game. When was the BV on MJ cards from 30 years ago? What was the BV? I'm gonna say like $20. It'll be something crazy like that. My guess is 20 to $40 is my guess. Tell me how close or far away I am. So the one getting some love right now is electrifying. Yep. How much did they have that listed for all those years ago? Yeah, the Jordan Star. Because 30 years ago, that's a lot of money. Like that's a heap of money back then. Man, you're leaving me hanging here, man. $2,900. Really? But aren't they the ones that you could buy in the team sets? Like they weren't randomized. Like you were like, I want a pack of Chicago ones. Oh, okay, okay. Wait. No, it can't be. You couldn't buy a packet that specified the card you got and it cost $2,900. That's impossible. It would have to be somewhat randomized, right? It couldn't be. I need to look at a picture, man. I'm not clued into this enough that I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Set they were in. Here we go. Let's go, man. Wonder if I'm doing this the wrong way. I should be sleeving and then sorting them straight away. Those Donruss cards, I like them. I actually like those inserts, those net marbles out of Donruss. Imagine if they did that in Prizm and they were silver. That would be like the shit. High column on the MJ electrifying, $2. Let's go. Yeah. $2. Yeah. So if the chase card was $2, what was just like a regular terrible player, like 2 cents or something? Golden State. Liberty. Here's the funny thing, that card is a base subset card, not even an insert. I think that should be working now. It must be working. Yeah, it's working. Let's go. Got your sound back. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with this. I think Damon's right. I'm back. I gotta fix my settings, right? Damon's right. I think I can just can I just do that? Oh, that's easier, isn't it? I'll just do that moving forward. Show the comments here. Oh, that's bang on. But I suppose when the break is on, that might not be great, isn't it? Okay. Either way. That's nice. All right. Atlanta. Aces. Wings. Sparks. Stormy. Storm. Put that one to a toppy. Dave, you're adminning on NCM now, right? How's that going? Because that's a pretty big admin team, isn't it? Are you enjoying hanging out with those guys? I like Harper. Hottest card as chosen by Beckett back 30 years ago. Yeah, right. Okay, well, at least they picked the right card to be hot, right? I suppose they just got the price all mucked up. I like Harper a lot, man. I got a lot of time for that guy. I'm not too sure if you heard the episode of him on the pod, but he was as good to chat to. 95, 96 finest mystery borderless refractor MJ. I mean, anything that's a refractor, Jordan, PSA 10, just like put zeros onto it, right? All right, that's probably enough for me to start sleeving and sorting. Here we go. Look at the efficiency just increase. Mystery finest borderline fraction. Yep. This is the part of breaking I actually enjoy. There is a lot of things in breaking that are a bit like, whatever. Yeah, man. 100%. Yeah, he's an interesting guy, isn't he? I also think too, you kind of need someone like Matt who's like a pretty stable influence. Um, like a pretty sensible guy and who will kind of like settle down the room when everything's going a bit crazy and out of control. I like having people like Matt in a management meeting where you can actually talk sense to somebody. I think that's what I'm getting to in a pretty long-winded way. I got a lot of time for that guy. And he was talking about his second career. I think he is going to absolutely kill that. I think he will. He is going to be effing brilliant at his second career, and good on him for going back to school. Like that takes a lot of nuts to do that. I'm technically, this is my second. No, it's not really, but this is the second part of my career now, and I'm so glad I like pivoted. That Brianna Stewart card. I know the Paige Buchers are nice, but that Brianna Stewart card is mint. Is absolutely mint. So if you're a New York fan, I think that Aces card's nice too, but that one is just absolutely banging. Here's the funny thing: Matt and I did a deal online before catching each other on Facebook. He did my first deal online when I came back to collecting. Yeah, right. Yeah, I bet you he looked after you too, man. You know what I mean? Like I bet you it just went smooth. There was no problems. I actually was going to send him something, and I have not done that yet. I'm a bit shit with following stuff up sometimes. I need to sort that out this week. That's a this week job, I think. I'm not even sure I've got his address. I might have to DM him, chase it up. It's just you and me, Dave. I took the kids out for burgers and chips tonight. I think the amount of salt that was in the food tonight was like above the legal limit. I am so goddamn thirsty. Back in the Oz CT days, but we now speak a fair bit. We admin scam, yeah, scammers. We run videos on NCM. Yeah, yeah, man. Good on you for getting in there and joining. I'm sure they were very happy to rope you in, man. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. I do not. I do not. I am not jealous of you of that. That just sounds like an absolute nightmare. Are you going to give up adminning any of them? Because one of the pages is yours, isn't it? Like you're the primary guy. I mean, I also get why you're doing it. Like if that's your contribution to the hobby and you feel some ownership on it, like that is a really nice feeling and it's a cool thing to do. So even though sometimes the things is like quote unquote work, it's a bit like my podcast sometimes. Like, yeah, it's work, but at the same time, like I'm sort of enjoying the journey with the whole thing. And you do get like little wins along the way that sort of perk you up. As much as I thought about it, NBA Trading Cards Australia is part of my, yeah, 100%, man. I actually thought that was your page. Um, yeah, like I'm doing Oz Nationals. I've been invited to do media for them there. Just like little things like that. Like I don't need, $1 million or um anything crazy like that. But I am absolutely ecstatic to be doing media for them. And you get paid lunch and drinks. Like that's it. Like again, it's nothing massive, but at the same time, I am primed for it. I don't want to use the F word, but I am freebasingly primed for that. So I can't wait. I might even put something up. Houston comments. I'm going to put that down as a defunct team. Dream. Yeah. I might do a post and it's probably not going to be as good as Hobby Hangout because at Hobby Hangout, Andrew actually paid for a videographer to go around with me, and he paid me too. Like, not that there's any secret on that. And yeah, and it was great. And he was amazing. I'm actually going to get him to come onto the podcast too and just talk because he's more of a Pokemon guy. I was going to say Pokenut guy, but he's crazy for the hobby. He loves it, and he does yeah, like a recording events, and he's also in a band, and he likes the same sort of music that I like. So I think we're gonna have heaps to talk about for an hour. That'll be kick ass. And as much as it's getting easier for me to talk by myself for an hour or half an hour or whatever. It is infinitely better when I have someone else come on and talk with me on the podcast. It's just so much better. All right. I probably think what I'll do is I'll sort as much of this out as I can tonight, and then I will just pack it straight into boxes. I think that's the best way to do it. Because I think otherwise I'm just going to be handling it too much. I wonder if he is coming up to Brisbane. I haven't seen him since Hobby Hangout a few years back. Is Andrew still around with it? Man, he's a good guy. Yeah, yeah. Hobby Hangout is that's Andrew's product. And he is a lovely, lovely man. I could not imagine that he is not going to be in Brisbane. That would beyond shock me. He's he's not a what's the word? He's not a micromanager by any stretch of the imagination, but at the same time, he's like essentially like a one man operator, so he'll be there. So if you want to catch up with him, yeah, send him a message. But I think the problem with the way he operates, catching him on the day will be really hard, man. All right, I'm gonna do these, otherwise I'm gonna be... Yeah, he's a nice guy, and he cares about the hobby. I think I'm sure he's made money out of all this, but at the same time too, I don't think he's not driving around in a Rolls Royce or wearing Louis Vuitton and all the rest of it, So I think he's in it for the right reasons. Oh yeah, yeah, man, he's hard to catch if you've got his number and you make an appointment to talk to him. He's got a lot of things going on. And on the day, everyone wants him. Everyone wants him. Like imagine how many vendors would be calling him and complaining and this is not right, that's not right, blah 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 blah. Yeah, dig it out, man. Call him. He'll get back to you. So mate, everyone who has main spots gets postage included. This break, I put postage included just because of the sheer volume of cards. So yes, that's fine. I was going to get everyone's mail out this week, mate. So I'll be in touch with you in the next week. Give me a week to sort them all out because there's 2 breaks to sort and do. But in saying that, I'm pretty on top of work and on top of the podcast and everything else at the moment. So I'm not anticipating this to drag out more than a week. And yeah, I'm already, I don't know, a third of the way sorting it all through now, man. So yeah, just if you want to do me a favor, just DM me your address, and then that's one less address I need to chase. That would be awesome, man. You got a couple of nice colors out of this, man. You might have just missed them a bit because you got some Sue Bird, you got that Lauren Jackson, you got some rookies. So you got the Jordan Horston, Ezzy McBeggar, Brittany Skies, Erica Wheeler, Gabby. You got a fair bit of color in here, man. Yeah, man. All right, man. I'm gonna kill this feed. Hey, Dave. Thank you so much for an awesome night. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, LJ was super super nice. Peace, Dave. Thanks everyone again for jumping in. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the break, and I will catch you for the next one. Peace, guys. Bye.